What type of strategies did you guys devise and develop during that time? It must have been a really exciting time to be part of this new movement.
I would say the base of the strategy was strict democracy. So, in strict democracy, if you want to win, you have to talk to people, convince them one after the other, or globally, but democratically bring people to think like you do. Mm-hmm. And the success was, for the Francophone, we were having a rather important majority in 95. And according to figures, today, I had that discussion a couple of days ago with an expert. Even with the newcomers, the idea of independence is progressing rather well. Makakoto is an elected member of the Parti Québécois. There are many, like Maria Mourani and others, elected member of the Bloc. They were not born in Quebec. Mm-hmm. They are Quebecers, deeply, like everyone living legally in Quebec. And plus, they are in favor of independence.
So let's jump in a little bit to modern politics. Where does Quebec get its right from, or its passion from, to evolve into a state?
The right is the international law, international right. A nation who is able to be free, have the means to be free, must be free. And virtually all the nations in that situation are already members of the United Nations, close to 200. Some are not yet, like Scotland and Quebec. And since quarter of a century, you have probably 30 new members in United Nations. They were not free, they are now, and Quebec will be someday.
You had mentioned off camera that your mom's 97 years old.
Exactly.
Growing up as a young man, did you hear talks from her about where is my culture? We should move forward.
She was not very politicized, but she was deeply attached to culture, music and literature of that time. But she was not connecting that with politics. First, she was living in a village where no threat for our culture were present. There were only French-speaking people. In interesting connection with Irish people of the vicinity, and many of them not even speaking English, the Irish. Mm-hmm. They came here speaking Gaelic and then switched to French. So she was in favor of culture, very open to others, but not making any link between those sentiments and politics. Mm-hmm. At that time, I must say, one very important phenomenon for Quebec, the missionary phenomenon. Virtually every family in rural Quebec had one member missionary abroad.
Why is that?
First, it was not linked to any sort of colonialism or imperialism. It was just spiritual, humanist. So you had Quebecers in Africa, in Latin America, in Japan, operating colleges, hospital, and Catholic parish, without more or less success. In China, they were heavily present, but more as teachers than Catholic priests, but they were also Catholic priests. I say that because it was connecting my humble village with many continents, because those missionaries were coming each 5 years, making conferences and speeches, talking to us about Africa, India, Pakistan, and so on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have to take a short break, so please don't go away.